Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. It is currently 8:10 p.m., so it is truly an evening video, nearly a nighttime video, or maybe it is nighttime. What time is considered night? I don't truly know. I consider anything after 9 p.m. nighttime, but well, you know what? You tell me. I don't know. Let's see what Grizzly's up to. I'm kind of curious. If they're like up to anything fun. AK, are you crafting anything? Can I have it? No. But I'll say hi to you anyways because I feel bad. Let's chat. I hear you were building fences yesterday, Biscuit. That is me. I am a pro. Thank you for my acknowledgements. Goodbye. But yeah, welcome back. I have been doing pretty much nothing since I stopped recording. I helped Zach with some more general stuff when it came to figuring out his office setup, and that's really about it. I made dinner. I ate pancakes, so if you wanted to know about that, now you know. They were good. I like pancakes. So yeah, that's my big adventure of the evening. But this episode, the evening episodes tend to be pretty chill, as I guess all my episodes tend to be, so I guess saying they're chill is just kind of pointless, really. But I'm here to build some fences and have a good time, and I realized in the last bit of the last episode, yeah, that's English, I forgot to thank my lovely members, so I'm just going to do that real quick. If that's okay with you guys, I would appreciate it very much. And I just want to thank Hells Yeah, Fellow Human, Cows Lane 1, April Hawken, Brittany Salyer, Marcia Gardner, Joey Segura, Union Maid, Sherry Lynchen? Oh god, I still don't know how to say it. And I got a new member in between recording, hilariously. Amelia, and now I have no clue how to say your last name. I'm going to say Pinyek? I have no clue how to say that. I've never seen that last name before. Please tell me how to say it, because I don't want to say it wrong every time. I did even look it up, how to say it. Couldn't find anything on it, so please let me know. Hey, Celeste, what's up? Oh, good evening. Aren't the stars just exquisite tonight? See, I can't even say anything else. I just can't speak. Hooty hoot, almost forgot. I came across a recipe for astronomical. Is that how you would say it? Sure. Project in a book and jotted it down. I would like you to have it. Let me know if you want to try building it. Do let me know if you try building it, would you? Okay, that's what I was trying to say. We have a splendid rest of the night. I know I shall. Okay, thank you very much, Celeste. I've not actually gotten anything from you in a while. A Taurus bathtub. That is super, super neat. Sure thing. Okay. So we should have, I guess that means some shooting stars tonight. Just having a little gander to see. Looks like I can see the moon or something over there in the upper right. Or well, kind of upper right, I guess. But yeah, I don't see anything yet. Let's go check on Eugene. I just want to see if he has anything for us. But also, part 29 of New Horizons is doing so well. I got 4,000 views. For my espresso stall, I guess everyone really wanted to see how to make an espresso stall, which I would not say that I showed you how to make one, but I made one. But again, the comments have been so nice. It's even been obviously a lot of people. That's not just you guys. It was random chalkboard. That's amazing. Yes. It's just been random people, and it's been very kind. So I'm really surprised. But I'll take it. In the last 48 hours, it's got nearly 1,000 views. I'm just like, what's happening? I'm not used to this. But it's really cool. It's still very different. So I kind of said that I wanted to, take these out. And I still do. And I plan to just straight up. Can I get you in there? I don't actually know. Oops. There we go. I think I plan to straight up just pull them out of the ground and sell them. Because I don't really feel like finding a place to reuse them currently. I did get a very helpful comment that I do want to try out. I believe it was from, let's see, do I have my thing up to find out? I think I do, or I thought I did. I want to say the name was Tamara. I don't currently see it, but I want to say Tamara. Or Tamara. I don't know how you say it. Either way, I guess it's Mara because M-A-R-A. Sure. But anyways, I got help from them and telling me that if you put flowers like beside and behind the fruit trees, it helps you be able to collect the fruit all in one nice row. So I think that's something that I may do in the future soon. But I probably will plant new flowers for that just to get the like bonus for doing so. But yeah, that was a super cool one that I definitely hadn't seen. I think with my one spacing, I might have to be a little bit wary of, you know, losing a piece of fruit, but I probably can figure it out in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, that'll be interesting because that would save me a little bit of crossing between the trees. And I imagine it would just look pretty. So I'm definitely down for doing that. Yeah, I was going to say I must be running out semi soon. And let's go ahead. I just realized why I couldn't hear myself. I had my volume maxed out on my headphones again. I was like, wow, this is really loud suddenly. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm real dumb. But, you know, that's just life. Am I allowed to just pretend that life makes me dumb? No. Alright, I want to sell. I'm offering lots of flowers that are worth absolutely nothing. I'm gonna go and sell that wasp nest because, let's be honest, I don't need it. And like, I'll get some money for the tiger beetle and nothing else for everything else. That pretty much. But that's fine by me, thank you. Tiger beetle and maybe the bee's nest, or wasp nest rather. Maybe that's worth a little bit. I can't remember what they're worth, but I guess a bit of something. I just realized I'm not tried for the money rock today. Oh well. There we go. Oh god, I was a bit slow on that second hit, so I feel like I'm probably not getting the max here. Oh no, I am. Okay, perfect. We now have enough to pay off our bridge. That is perfect. Now we actually have the bridge done tomorrow. You know, almost forgot about that completely, so I'm really glad I came on here this evening. Let me quickly run up here and pay off the bridge, and then we're going to also run back because I see Caroline is home and I want to see what her place looks like. I really loved her like bookshelf wallpaper, so I really want to check it out. I would imagine it's very pretty. Someone said that her style is fantastic, so I'm very into that most definitely. Let's go ahead and donate there, and we will have the bridge done tomorrow. There we go. That is perfect. That's always good. Well, I'm excited to see that tomorrow. Now, oop, can't go that way. Yeah, I think I might work on getting another incline next. I'm not really fussed about upgrading my house right now. I just don't know how needed it is. So I'm unsure. Oh my god, it is so cute. This is the exact desk I've been looking for. Why does she have 3 of them? Why is her place like a... Oh, they did say she was a little artist. Of course. Look at her drawings. Oh my god. That is so good. There's like a manga drawing. Like someone on the bottom left one kind of reminds me of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. The upper left kind of reminds me of like a Studio Ghibli or Ghibli. I don't know how you say it. The middle top reminds me of my own drawings. And then everything else just really fun. Hey Caroline, what's up? Welcome, please make yourself at home here, hula. Let's talk. You look ready for a workout in your relay tank. I should probably be getting more excited myself, hula. I just like saying hula. Can you sit on this? You can bounce it. I intend to exercise more of my exercise ball, but it's really just sort of decorative at this point. Well, actually, the way your place is set up, you're using it as a seat, which is great, because I do that, or I have the ability to do that in real life, but I kind of deflated the ball because I didn't sit on it enough. I got lazy, but we're fine. We'll leave before I have to question my intentions. I need more room in my office, actually, before I set it up. My desk is currently huge. I am looking for like a new desk and everything, as I said before in another episode, and I kind of I'm struggling to find exactly one that I want. Who am I running into? Oh, Celeste, sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and get more of this up. But yeah, I think just being able to make this area larger in general is going to look better. Well, larger and just, oops, that's fun. Larger and everything, just more and more visible. So there's still a flower there. I'm trying to get all the ones behind here first. So where am I facing? Okay, so that's all the ones behind there, correct? Great. So I'm going to fill these back in. I figured I'd just dig the multiple holes instead of trying to cover them all at once. Is that just the last one? It looks like it. I may have to move that tree. It's a little bit in my field of view, or just not necessarily move it, but put it in my inventory for the time being. Okay, now I've actually got plenty of room still. Amazingly, I'm not used to having so much room when it comes to the flowers, so that is great. But yeah, it's currently a bit late IRL now for me with my new, well, I was going to say new sleeping pattern. I actually ended up, well, my wife and me, we've been like, oops, she's definitely been struggling in the nights to sleep. But I like had a rough night of sleep the night before, and now I ended up last night sleeping from probably about 11:30 until about it was almost 11:30 or 12 today, or nearly noon by the time we got downstairs. And I was just like, what? Why did I sleep so long? I didn't need it. I slept through an alarm as well. I don't think I mean, I've done it before, but I don't know how. So I've decided tonight I'm just going to put the alarm across the room, so I like have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. Or maybe I should just sit on my, I can't say the actual word, my smart device in my room that rhymes with, I don't even want to ROM it. It's not Alexa, I can tell you that, because Alexa would go off like crazy if it was her. But if I say it, she'll be like, "What do you need help with, Jordan?" And I'm just like, "No, stop." Every time. It's so annoying, but I also love her. It's great. We have like a little, I mean, kind of like the nightly routine. It's hard for me to sleep without it now. Is oh, my pretty shovel's dead. No. Do I have another one? Yeah, I do. Let me actually favorite it as well. But our nighttime routine basically at this point is to turn on or tell Boogle. There we go. Maybe that won't make it go off. Oh no, it listened. Oh Lord, help. Stop. There we go. Every time. But usually telling it's like good night, and then it will tell us, you know, what time it is, like what the weather's going to be tomorrow, what it currently is, what's going to be through the night, which is really useful if I need to change the temperature in the house just to make sure that we won't freeze in the middle of the night and things like that, or burn up either way. So I usually do that, and then we sleep to rain noises, which is probably my favorite thing. The rain noises is probably the best thing to sleep to for me. I don't know why. I never slept with that white noise before, but it turns out it's like my favorite thing. It's just so nice to be able to sleep through. But yeah, but it turns out I'm a big fan of that. So let's go ahead and get some of these as well. I don't want to eat the apples to be able to pick up the trees, so I'd rather go grab my peaches I do have. If I've not talked to anyone today, which I don't think I've talked to Becky, and I did see her, and Tipper's looking as adorable as ever, or as adorable as ever. That's where I was going for. But I want to give people some foreign fruit, so I will hopefully get either bells or an apple, or not apple, but or furniture or something in return. But it looks like 650 bells is the answer for today, and that is fine by me. I gotta be honest, I'll be pretty happy to, you know, have more people come. Jeez, intense. I'll be pretty happy for more people to be coming into the town. You know, with kind of like the trade-off, kind of like Caroline. You know, I do miss Alfonso. He's such a cute little guy, and I think I miss him a lot. But at the same time, Caroline is so cute, and it's nice to see like how the house is decorated and everything like that. So I'm happy with the choice overall. But you know, like I said, if I had to choose someone, I think it would be Becky. You know, if they wanted to leave, but I'm also not going to stop anyone from leaving if they want to anymore, unless it's Eugene. He's just kind of like the staple of the John. He holds us all together. He's just a great guy. But you know, I think beyond that, I won't really let anyone go, or I'll let anyone else go rather. So that's sort of my current game plan, I guess you could say. But you know, hopefully, won't have to change anyone out too soon. Oops. Okay, well I guess I'm taking that. Won't change anyone out too soon. Only when, you know, maybe someone feels like they need to move on, or you know, they don't maybe feel like they belong here anymore or whatever. Hopefully they don't feel like that. That would be terrible, but you know, just in case that is the case, you know. So what I am tempted to do with this is with the wood, fill it all the way in. Yeah, I'll go all the way to the outside actually, but fill it all the way into the outside, and then go ahead and put a little section where the teacup rod is. Maybe, you know, maybe not in the middle anymore, but put the flower stall maybe here. You know, in this area, maybe the teacup rod can be like more towards the bottom here. You know, sort of in the central area. And then we'll put, I don't know, maybe some other stuff around too. It's kind of hard to tell. It's hard for me to like figure out how to do this all within like a, you know, decent amount of time. Because even at, let's see what, so yeah, I'm already at 16 minutes in the video. I would like to record for, I don't like going over at least an hour and 20 minutes at a max. And that's really kind of pushing it. But I like to not go too long, because first of all, I'll start losing my voice. Second of all, you know, I know people can just come back to the video and that's all fine. But I still like to try to not make it like too long to turn people off either. Although I know you guys like long videos now, so I'm not too fussed about it. But more for my vocal strength at this point, more so than anything, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm, I guess, aiming for currently, is to not go beyond that. But it makes it really hard to get everything that I want to get done in one video sometimes. But I guess that's like a whole thing of maybe that's why a stream would be good. But yeah, I'd have to probably, like, I feel bad stating it, but there's like, I like suggestions when it comes to building things. But other streams that I've done before with, like, you know, a considerable amount of people, it starts to feel like people demand things instead of wanting me to build it. But hopefully, you know, so far everyone's been super lovely in the comments and as an audience thus far. So I'm hoping that, you know, we'll traverse there as well. I definitely know that the normal, you know, commenters that we get, like Hedge and like just everyone. Hedge is always the first one that comes to mind just because his name. It always gets me. And like Alarmed Placebo and Claire and Tessa and everyone, like just everyone that I can kind of think of off the top of my head. Georgia, anyone, or Georgia, I think that's what the name is. Okay, is it Georgia or Georgia? I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyways, it's all the people that I really recognize in the comments all the time. You know, and there's so many more. It's so weird. Like, I never thought I would kind of, like, I feel like I'm getting kind of like a connection with everyone because, you know, I never had like that many comments to reply to. But yeah, like I always see like people, so many people, like, I kind of remember names at this point, which is weird. I've never remembered to like names of people who comment. Like, I didn't even have to look earlier to know like when someone like Becca has commented, or someone like Cow's Lane 1, or just anything that it's kind of just in my head at this point. And I find that really weird. And apologies if I'm missing someone's name who comments a lot. I probably have it in there, just not now because I'm trying to talk about it. But you know what I mean. I'm on the spot now, so I can't remember everything. But yeah, it's been really nice. It feels, you know, feels like a fun little community, and I appreciate it very much. But yeah, I think like obviously all you guys would be fantastic, and even the ones that don't comment and maybe will comment in the stream will be fantastic as well. It's just a matter of figuring out when actually doing it and see how it goes. I'm not very accustomed. I mean, I am accustomed to live streaming, but I'm not at the same time, if it makes sense. I guess I'm not used to leading a live stream, I should say. So that'll be a whole new thing. I think if it comes worse to worse, I'll just act like I'm recording a video and then act like I'm replying to comments. Just live. That's like my way to adjust myself to it. I did not mean to do that. I wish. Oh wait, I should just add the next one and it would have fixed it. Dang it. I forget that works. Well, next time, eh? And then there we go. I really do like this wood one as well. It's a nice looking pattern. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and curve off the corners. I think it always looks nice that way. I don't know though, but I think it does. That's a really big curve, but sure. There we go. And then another one here. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and pull this back out. And I'm going to turn it off just for now. Just to give my brain a little break. Let's see. I'm going to do where the teapot's facing that way. I like being able to see it. So we have that. And that's... Let's see. That looks pretty centered to me. Yeah, I believe so, actually. I think that was a pretty good eyeball all in all. Then let me go ahead and get everything from the flower stand, which I'm going to have to drop... Ooh, hello. It's because I'm going to have to drop off some roses, but I'll just do this and then go put them up here with these tulips for now. In fact, I can put them over here. I think this will count as room. Oh yeah, perfect. So how much room do I have? I have 4 places. It's not quite enough. Oh, okay. I mean, if you're here, I guess I can't say no. What do we got? We have a present. No, we have iron nuggets. Okay. I mean, always welcomed really at this point. Well, that's iron fencing. But we do, oops. We do have hedges that could stack with hedges, don't we? Is that not hedges? 34, there we go. Okay, that gives us a little bit more room. And then if I go... Actually, let me just do this, because I don't even care about full price on these. Let's just sell these flowers real quick, and then it'll save me having to load there. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to get much for them anyways. So that's fine by me there. I'll keep that. That'd be good. Alright. So, just to quickly clear my inventory, that works for me. Now, yeah, so let's go grab everything. We'll bring it back over. And be good. I'm going to go and get my net out just preemptively because, let's be honest, I don't want to miss anything. So, Deidre looks really sleepy or something there. Can't tell. Oh. Hey, Antonio, what's up? Hey, I've been going around asking everybody, any interested in buying my stellar jumpsuit? How much? 1,600 bells? Sure. I don't know what it is, but sure. Take a drink of coffee while he's giving this to me. It takes forever. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like. There it is. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, I'll wear it. It's fun. Not what I expected, but I like it. Alright, let's go and take this. So the reason I'm moving this, if you don't remember, is I'm moving it because we're planning to put Tipsy's yard over here instead. Or Tipper's yard. Tipper, she says Tipsy, so it's stuck in my head. We're planning to put her yard over here. And then move from over here, and then I'm hoping to move this beside the museum over to the other side of here, but I'm going to take this bit of road out so it can be closer. So yeah, that's the current plan. I gotta rebuild it in some way because it's gonna obviously look a little different, but I'm excited to just change it up a little bit. Because just, I don't know, I imagine there's gonna be so many iterations and so much stuff that I'm going to end up changing at some point here. And I'm actually really excited about it all, so, I mean, that's kind of, I guess, the whole point of the game. Just to keep forever changing things, basically. So I'm thinking, you know, I do want this over here, but I also now worry actually a little bit because I want to put the hedges around. I kind of would like to have them around the entirety of the outside, but I don't want to have it too close to this. I wonder if I should put it, like take this out and put it up here instead. Because I'd like to also still have the little, like, you know, flowers in the front and stuff. But maybe it would look good here with like all the others. It might look good here with all this stuff. Okay. I had to just think about it a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do, although I look very good with it. But let's go ahead and put it here instead. Wrong thing. Place it down. And then place that one down as well. So yeah, we can kind of, let's see, could I, man, I guess I could just leave a little like slot open to walk in here, and that can be the sort of justifier there. So let's go ahead and start building this just to get an idea of what I want to do. So yeah, that has to go there, that's fine. And then this is sort of just to get my bearings of where I want everything to go, and I'll probably end up leaving that open there. So you can walk in here. I will leave this open there. And yeah, I'll close it off here. I automatically love how this looks. I think it looks so good on the, just as the hedges. I just think they look so nice. I may honestly only do that just to keep them from taking up too much of the visual space for the teacup ride. I really do like the teacup ride, so I don't want to just, you know, take away what it has. And I'm thinking leave a little gap there to kind of match with the playground's gap. And then, oops. Then add this here. Perfect. I can't believe I had enough. I thought I was going to run out for sure. So kind of like this, be able to, you know, get to these other places, but then this open space to be able to, you know, kind of see everything. I think that would be pretty fun. And this will allow me to kind of have, you know, someone be here when the time comes. And as for the flowers, because I did want to keep these out front, I believe, in some way. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be both of them. I wonder if I put like... that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It makes too big of a gap, for my liking at least. So let's cover that. I need to start downloading some of the little, what are they called? Like the little custom like paths, but there's a really cute thing you can do where you can put, oh, I see they're plants, not the pickings. Okay, I need to go plant them somewhere and then get them. But there's a really cute way of doing it where, you know, you can put little chalk lines and stuff down. My wife has chalk drawings, which I think are really amazing looking. That she didn't make them, but she got them. And I just think they look really, really fantastic. So something like that would be really nice, I think. Let's see, I'm just thinking where I put these for the time being. I do plan on coming back to doing something. So I'm going to put them here because maybe they can become part of Tipper's yard. But I'm going to take them for now to thin plant, kind of maybe beside, which actually I do have a flower cart soon. My wife was trading with someone and ended up getting me one as well. Because she used my while I was in the other room playing something else. He just used my Switch to trade with someone because I had something on my island. So I mean, I'm good with that. But I thought it was funny. I had no clue what was even had going on. So let's put that there. I'm gonna eventually want to. I'm gonna eventually want to get some sort of a way to have that on a table or something here. I might bring this. If I bring it this way, does it mess with anything? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Can I even walk between there? No, but I can do this real quick to make it work. So I can do that, and then I can go ahead and place. Wait, did both of them go into one thing? I think it did. Why? Why would it do that, actually? I don't know. Does it look different because? No, it doesn't. It just did it. Okay, sure. And then let's go ahead and go into this. I keep going to the wrong thing. When I want to pull that out. And there we go. Now, it's a little more decorated, so I like it. Now we can be here and fun for selling. Now we just need to put down our little... Oh wait, that might have been better for the fans actually there. I kind of forgot I had these. Unless... Let's see, I wonder if I can put it there and still walk into the middle. I can, but the prep issue is, can you walk in from here without... Okay, you can. I mean, I can bring this down a little bit more and change... wrong thing. I can change where you come into this area, so that is fine. So get the hedges back out. So instead of there, I can do it there, and then... There we go. So just a little bit of something, you know, to kind of change it up. And I might do this just to differ ever so slightly. So a very, very pink setup, but I like it. And I think it's fun. So that's what we're going to go with for the time being. Kind of curious what this chalkboard looks like. Oh, that's really fun. Oh, it actually has... Oh, wow, it's got the proper stuff on it. Did they still use chalkboards, or is it all whiteboard now? Or is it that weird smart board? In my final year of school, they had just got those little like smart board things that are kind of like whiteboards, but kind of not. I didn't really understand them. It was too late in my time now. I really do not know. I have no clue. But I remember that being a thing of some description, and it was pretty interesting. But I ended up, like I said, it was kind of like my last little hurrah there. I'm gonna put an orange tree just here. There we go. That's quite fun. But yeah, we started getting whiteboards when I was like in, I don't know, like a freshman, something like that. So like 11th grade here in the U.S. Can't remember what that is in the UK. I forget. The whole college and uni thing it still boggles me at times, because you go to college at like 16, I think. I've been with my wife through this about 1,000 times. Still don't really know. I just nod and agree after a certain point at this time. But I'm fairly certain that's it. Alright, so there we go. We got this. I do like that. I think this is going to be nice. You know, I can build another stall here. And I don't know what to put there yet. But I could have, like, I don't know if the fruit rots, but like having a little fruit stall could be kind of fun. But you know, I'm not sure yet. We shall see. But I haven't done the nature day thing, I just realized. Plant coconuts on the beach, so I only got to plant one. That's a very easy thing to do, so that's a definite. Let me do that real quick. Let me just calmly walk through these. So let's go ahead and get a coconut. And I think I have a spot that I can put it on this little beach up here above the lighthouse. Yeah, right here. Pretty good area for it. I think this should grow just fine. I do struggle with them growing a little bit, but there we go. And now we'll get our Nook Miles. What are we going to... Well, I mean, I was going to say what are we going to get. I know what we're going to get. We're going to get 5 times 5 miles on that, I guess. And we got grow fruit trees. So that's good as well. Sell shells. Catch a bagworm. Change your look. Customize items. All the fun stuff. Yeah, I mean, I've not really struggled in general trying to keep up with, you know, selling enough stuff or anything like that. I feel like I've not really had the financial struggles as I have in other games at times, or other Animal Crossing games rather. I'm definitely, you know, not rich compared to all of the other people that are playing, but like I'm not really trying to be, so... Because yeah, I could game the stock market, and I do plan to use it a little bit more this upcoming Sunday. Which means I need to, I guess, get some more money in the next, you know, in the foreseeable next few days and all that, but... honestly, just when my fruit grows, that's 100,000 bells, so I can probably use that to at least get like 300,000, something like that. So it's not too bad, and I'll do some other stuff to try to make some money and maybe just save up a bit and see where that gets us, but we'll find out. So I'm going to go ahead and work on Becky's place here. I always complained that I didn't really like this look for her house with the blue anyways. So now I don't have to keep her with the blue stuff. I can now move her over into the hedge land, I guess we'll call it. So yeah, we're going to switch her over to the hedges and hopefully make it look nice. I'm curious, you know, how I'm going to kind of see this through. Just want to see if there's any shooting stars. Honestly, at this point, I just tap A the entire time while looking. Just because I never miss them necessarily, but I'm afraid, especially now because I'm talking, that I'll miss something, knowing me. But I did actually just sit here one day and just tap A like a madman and just try to get something. But I guess because she's here doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be shooting stars. Ooh, I was tapping A. Yeah, so I guess it was the timing. That makes sense. Yeah, so I guess just because she is here, there is a higher chance of them. So, you know, that's always something to look out for, getting the little star fragments. I've not actually gotten any in a while. I do have quite a few of them at this point now, but yeah, I mean, actually I'm used to usually seeing a bit more at this point. Usually I can sit here and get quite a few in a row, but right now it's pretty lackluster. I've not been looking the entire time because I've been too focused on building, but I guarantee us that you guys will have seen a few going by while I was too busy making stuff happen. Alright, so I'm trying to decide if I want to keep her layout. I'm like paranoid now. I'm deciding if I want to keep her layout as it is, you know, kind of this style, or if I want to maybe have this side be her yard, like her, you know, more closed in area, and then not do that, not close it off over here, or just anything. No, or just have some sort of an opening here, because I was kind of hurting myself slightly not being able to go through here anymore. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna go and pick up these cosmos, and we'll just start building, see what happens. If I go to the right thing, that is. We don't actually have that many hedges now, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to make some more. Helps if I put the first thing in the first or the right place. So yeah, I could leave that open so I could at least go by there. Honestly, I don't even know if she needs anything on this side. Maybe I want to do that. Kind of just wonder, you know, kind of doing something like this, and then maybe just bringing it to literally see, if I bring it here and turn it sideways, then it's just going to look weird. But if I brought it maybe just back all the way to here, you know, then it's at least sectioned off a little bit. Maybe I will put that one bit back, so she's kind of sectioned off, but kind of not. Who knows? Anything? I'm like paranoid looking all the time now. I guess not. Ketchup's in her house, it looked. Oh no, she's not. Oh, but I ran through my flowers. Sydney might be in her house. She always seems to be the crafty one for me, so I just want to check. I've not gotten a recipe today. Oh, she's not in her house. What a odd world we live in. I don't know why that makes an odd world, but I'm gonna pretend that's what it does. I think everyone's pretty much out today other than Grizzly. Yeah, home and home. Maybe Kit. Yeah, sometimes she's working on stuff, but let's see if she's home. She is. Oh yeah, I blocked myself on that side. Ooh, a new one. Can you get more than one a day? Interesting. So Candy Master Crafter. Let's see what we get. A wooden block stool. It's actually new. What a amazing turn of events. 2 new things in one day. So yeah, we now can make the Taurus bathtub, that's what I got earlier. And we can make the cherry wall, which is super interesting. And then the wooden block stool, which, I mean, it might be able to find a use for it. But yeah, that is interesting. I do like Kit's little yard there. It's a lot nicer than it was for sure, so. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was really focused on this. What are you doing? A wooden mosaic wall. I might know that one already. Yeah, dang it. No. Well, maybe my wife won't know that. Maybe I can pretend that's going to be the trading gift. Drink a coffee while I cry. You can never cry while drinking coffee. That's a huge lie. Alright. I'll be honest, I watched the movie with my wife last night, 1917. It is, you know, obviously a kind of action movie of the World War One, 1917, the Great War. So that was really fun to watch. My great-grandfather was in that war and in the same area, so it's kind of neat to see, even though it's, you know, this is on the British side. But it was a really, really good movie. It's all shot in one take, which is a video editor and filmmaker amazes me. So I thought that was super, super neat to see. Yes, I'm still looking. Don't mind me. But I watched that. I thought I saw something. I watched that, and we both thought it was amazing. It was actually the one shot, kind of. Someone down there? No. The fact that it's one shot really sets it up to like have this very, very creepy amount of tension on things that don't need, that you know usually wouldn't be creepy, but for, you know, it being the Great War, there would be a lot of tension, so it makes sense. But it was super interesting and just very, very well done. And they did such a fantastic job on it, just in general. Yeah, I needed to craft. I knew I was missing something. But they just did such a fantastic job on it that I was just so impressed by it all. No spoilers or anything, so don't worry. But yeah, just the entire time, I just really was blown away by it. If you haven't watched it, I highly suggest it. I'm a huge history nerd. I've always said if I had to do anything that wasn't working on YouTube and everything, I would probably just be a history teacher or I wouldn't mind being a museum like tour guide, to be honest. It'd be like one of the best things for me. I like to talk, as you can tell. I'm usually pretty introverted, but the thing is, as soon as I stop talking, good luck making me shut up. My wife has learned this at this point. She said she pretty much, you know, loves the fact that I can just go into any conversation with anyone in the world and just keep talking. I think that's part of being a Kentuckian. You just never stop. You can talk to anyone within like 5.5 seconds and know their life story. It's a pretty common thing, and I definitely fall fault to that. But I don't know. It's the easy one. I prefer it though. I like being able to speak pretty easily. I may not speak well, but I can say things pretty easily at least. So that's always good. But yeah, when watching that, it kind of like even like scared me a few times because there's a lot of like little jumpy bits, which again amazed me. It made me wonder why horror films don't have any that I know of. There's no one-shot horror films or anything like that, because that was truly one of the cooler film experiences I'd had. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. But yeah, if you haven't watched 1917, can highly suggest that now. Usually I'm not someone who watches films, so taking the time to actually watch something was amazing for me. We have Uncut Gems to watch probably tomorrow at this point. So that's going to be interesting. It's got Adam Sandler in it, which usually is a good sign not to watch something, I think, but apparently very good. Apparently he does a fantastic job in it, so I'm excited to see. And I say that like, you know, I don't like Adam Sandler before, but I mean, I've watched pretty much everything he's in. I'm not very picky when it comes to anything. I'm not really, as much as, you know, I am into film and everything, I'm not picky in any way, shape, or form, or judgmental, so I think that helps. I go into any film and enjoy it. But, yeah, there was something special about the 1917 one for sure. But it's kind of fun because it's nice to kind of see like the same areas that my grandfather and everything, or my great-grandfather and everything would be in. I'm sure a lot of other people's great-grandfathers or great-great-grandfathers at this point. But yeah, it now led me to like wanting to know more, I guess, like ancestry to a degree of like where exactly he was. That's one bit I can't quite figure out how to fully figure out, and it's a bit weird to find because with a lot of my family being Native American and they're not fully documented, so it's a bit weird, but you know, for the most part there's like you know, you get something for the most part. I got some people that are on the oh, what's the list that they made when they all got forced to Oklahoma? When they got on the Trail of Tears, there's like a whole list of like, oh, hello. There's like a list of all of the native names and everything. I just know that my grandmother's name was like, oh, what was it? It was something like Blue Corn. Corn Cobber. Oh, what was that? I can't remember her exact name. But I always thought that was a really funny one. Her real name was Ruby, so it's a lot different, but that was always a really funny one. Technically, I have a name, I just don't remember what it was. It's been, like, Papa told me, like, when I was, like, 3. So, God knows if I'll ever remember that. It's written somewhere, somehow. Even though I look like probably the whitest person. But, you know, still. I'm allowed to go to the reservations to the special bits if there is special bits, so that's something. I can go to the special events, I know that much, so that would always be fun, because I've never actually done anything like that, but and I think the Cherokee Reservation is more of a tourist destination more than it is a actual reservation at this point, but I don't truly know. So let's see. I think I like how Becky's place looks. Also, by the way, I had more of a point when it came to the 1970 thing, and it left my brain as soon as I started talking about it. So now I'm like kind of going back to like what was I even going for there? But then I was just happy to talk about the movie in general. It was I really enjoyed it. I don't know. I'm very weird when it comes to movies. Like sitting down and watching anything. I think it's because I can't justify not working at this point in time. It seems to be, why do I keep doing that? I could just go to this. It seems to be my downfall most of the time at this point. There we go. But that was even before recording these. In fact, I'm even better now than before, because even recording these, I spend less time doing it, so it works out pretty well. Because before I was just trying to record any old game to try to get something to hit, you know, something to do like semi-well, and never could find anything that actually went over well on the channel. But hilariously, this is the first thing to like kind of pick up well, and it's the best thing because I can record it so easily. Because first off, I love it, and second off, I love it. And I always know what I'm doing, pretty much, like, to a degree. I mean, I wouldn't say I know what I'm doing in that way, but I know what I want to do in the episodes, usually in some way, shape, or form. And if I don't, I can just kind of go on and get, like, a general idea pretty quickly. That's kind of the best thing, really. So there we go. I like that. I bet I could get another chair there and there at some point too, but that looks really cute, I think. So yeah, I automatically like that a lot more. And I'm gonna go ahead and dig these up. Perfect. Because as you know, I want to start getting rid of some of the regular flowers and start replacing them with rare flowers, which we have these pink cosmos just here. And I'm going to place those there, and once I get more pink cosmos, I will put them there. Or what? But I might try to keep them all one color. I think it would just look nicer. And then we'll eventually move these elsewhere, so I think that'll be nice too. But there we go. We got a little bit more progress done. That makes me mighty happy. Don't know why I wanted to talk like that, but here we are. So let's see. So something like that. So you can't go all the way up to this, can you? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it just takes away. Okay, that's good to know. Does that look weird? Yes. I don't like it, that is, at least. Alright, now I do want to start moving, this on over. One thing I want to do here is I want to just take a little screenshot, just so I don't forget what it looks like. And I want to go ahead and start picking everything up here. I'm not going to finish this episode because I know I'm getting a little bit late in it, but I will finish it tomorrow when I record. But I'm kind of happy to do this because I didn't like how some of this back here was laid out. And I didn't really like how it looked all in all, so that makes me happy to be able to change this up a little bit. So I think it's going to ultimately look nicer, to be honest. So we'll be able to make a nice little area here. Hopefully, all in all, my kind of hope is to use more... I'm not worrying about leaving a lot of grass in the area currently. And I know that may look weird, but I'm actually planning to pave all of this because I want to make it look more like a little kind of, I guess, town at this point. But I'm planning to put hopefully a full, at some point, dinosaur, I guess not statue, model, what are they called when they're fully out? I just know them as fossils still. Well, just basically a full dinosaur displayed here. It would be great if I could have a full T-Rex, but I highly doubt that's going to be very easy, but who knows. But it kind of like a little display as you go in, and I think that could be pretty neat. So who knows? That's always something possible. Another thing I can do, and I've considered is, obviously I can build up. I kind of forget that I can do that anywhere. I could build up and have like a little, pedestal for anything. So who knows? Maybe I'll change some stuff up. But yeah, so we're going to have this for now, and I'm eventually going to probably, that was a lot of possibilities. I'm probably going to end up paving some of this in, at least to here, maybe. Although I don't know, maybe I can make this work. Oops, my bad. Maybe I can make it work a little bit better this way, we'll see. But we'll see if we can't do something there. Hey, what's up, Tipper? I have a teensy favor to ask my baby romper. Oh gosh, what? I don't need another one. I really don't. Alright. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Alright, I did see this, luckily, thanks to you, so I appreciate that at least. Let's see, what do we get? We got a candle. Okay, that's fun. What kind of candle are we talking on, actually? Let's put it down. Okay. Oops. Apparently I really wanted to pick that chair up instead. Let's place that back down and take the right thing. Glad that at least we were in the right spot. Only had to slightly move it. He is a really hard worker up here. I don't think I've seen him really just take his eye off what he's doing this entire time. He's very, very good. I need to make her another table. That's something I need to remember to do. But I think I like this. I'm going to have to kind of mull it over a little bit. But I think for the time being that I do like how it looks. So I think I've done well enough there to be happy with it. So that's good. And yeah, this I think will look nice once I start moving this on over. Putting tipper stuff on this side is going to be definitely interesting to figure it all out, but I think it should be easy. I think I'm going to even keep the trees because I don't see why not. So that should be good as well, and help a little bit there. I've got some stuff that I can maybe go ahead and place down to, like the apple tree and stuff. Oh, thank you, Sydney. I see what you're doing there. I appreciate that. And you too, Becky. I see you helping. Very cute. I mean, honestly, if I just put an apple tree here, that'd be fine. I can just come by another day and move it. So many spaces do I have? I have 2 spaces. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that there because I don't need it right now. These rose plants, again, let me just go over here real quick. Let me just toss these in because, again, I don't need it. I'm fine. Is there anything... the baby romper, how much are you worth? Oh, it's not even worth it. I'm fine. I'm just going to sell those 2 just to get rid of it. There we go. Again, I know those things go in my storage or whatever else, but I'm okay. I'm good. So yeah, I'm liking this area. I think that's going to be fun to be able to fill out a little bit more now. And then we're going to figure out what else we can do most definitely. Just all around. I didn't see one shooting star. Granted, I didn't look for very long, I guess, but I was hoping to come across something. I'm sure you guys maybe have seen one, but I sadly have not. So yeah, we'll, I think in the next one, start moving some of tipper stuff on out of the way. In fact, I can go and start picking some of it up so I don't forget to start on it. And then we'll start moving it over. And then hopefully be able to go ahead and put the little snack area within here. I think it should only need to be about this wide, so I should be able to bring this over quite far. So I do think that will look nice. And then I could even... I don't know. I'm like kind of considering if I want to do anything else there. I do want to redesign this ever so slightly. The brick looked nice with the old house, but I don't quite like the contrast here. You know, I've almost been tempted to have the dark dirt everywhere here. I kind of want to just put it together slightly and see what it looks like. I don't know why, but I kind of like how it looks in comparison to all the other stuff. But it being different than the stone now, I mean this stone is kind of odd to me, but at the same time, I think I may like that. I don't know. So yeah, if I change that next time, we will see. It is definitely on the cards now. I mean, I don't know what this terracotta one looks like actually. Let's see if I put in like a... I don't think I like that. No, I'm not a fan of that. That's kind of why I bought it last in the end anyways. But yeah, I just think the dark path might go, you know, a little bit better here. The regular stone, you know, it is slightly off or different colored, so I'm kind of fine having it like this, or like as it is. But I may even consider bringing the dirt path all the way to here, so it's kind of like a more grand entrance. And I wonder if I could put the little stone arch between here. That'd be kind of funny, and then maybe like more bushes down to it on this side. That's always a possibility, but who knows. But anyways, that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching this evening episode. Again, thank you to all my members and to all the viewers as well. I will see you guys next time, and goodbye.